Good morning students, again welcome back. Welcome back to my YouTube video lecture. Last session we had some ideas about prepositions, but basically whatever we had discussed last class I think was purely theoretical. I had given you some prepositions that are to be used after the verb die, but whatever we had discussed the last class was, I think, purely theoretical. Okay, and that is grammar in naked form, that is naked grammar, theoretical grammar. So today this session I have decided to give you some idea about contextualized grammar, I mean grammar in context. So last session we had purely a discussion on theoretical grammar, on naked grammar, and whatever we had discussed last class, let us put all those things in context. Let us put all those prepositions that we had used after the verb die in context. So this class, grammar in context or contextualized grammar, you will have some broader idea. And when grammar is learnt in context, then I think okay, grammar is learnt practically, pragmatically. So last session we had some prepositions that we were used after the verb die. So let us put all those prepositions in the context, in the form of a paragraph. How should we use them in the context? So have a look. I have a paragraph for you already written by me, and I have used all those prepositions that we had discussed the last class in the context of the paragraph, in the context of the situation, so that you will have a broader sense of those prepositions we had discussed. So please have a look. Well, I am reading out the paragraph. India is an amazing land. India is an amazing land. Here, people still die up. Look at, I have underlined, die up. Hunger, starvation and thirst. Well, hunger, starvation and thirst. So, I have used hunger, starvation and thirst. Natural factors. Well, I used die up. Well, I hope you can understand this sentence. Here, I mean in India, people still die of hunger, starvation and thirst. Hunger, starvation and thirst being some natural causes of death, we used the preposition up after die. Here is it. Well, then the poor die in poverty. So I used in, not up. Previously I have used die of hunger, die of starvation, die of thirst. But here I have used die in poverty. So here is a contradiction. For hunger, starvation and thirst, we used up. But you can ask me, sir, why did you use? Well, in for poverty, I will say poverty is a situation. Poverty is a condition. That's why rather we should use die in poverty. Well, come to the third. What to talk of diseases? It means okay, India is not only a country where people die of all these natural factors like starvation, thirst and hunger. Well, there are deaths owing to innumerable diseases too. Example, even countless children die of hepatitis, influenza, jaundice and many other infectious diseases. So my point is that here I have used die up, and the diseases are hepatitis, influenza, jaundice. So these are being diseases. Okay, I used die up. So for deaths because of diseases and deaths being a cause of death, we are using up. Well, next, amazingly enough, many of us die from snake bite, dog bite, and also from overeating. Here, look, die from, and the factors are snake bite, dog bite, and overeating. Well, snake bite, dog bite, overeating. These three are, I hope, unnatural causes of death. So, being unnatural causes of death, well, we have used die from, as I had clearly mentioned in my first session on preposition. Well, again, our traffic condition is horrible. You know it very well. Hundreds die in accidents. I had said in my first session, accidental deaths, we use the preposition in. That's why hundreds die in accidents each day, and on the spot. Hundreds die in accidents each day and on the spot. Well, I have used dying in accidents and dying on spot. So again, I hope you recall whatever we had discussed the last session. So for accidental deaths in, well, again we are using on, okay, dying on. For the spot, well, here natural calamities and epidemics are too common. Well, we see many dying in flood. Look at this, dying in, many people die in flood, earthquake. These are natural calamities. Plague, cholera, these are epidemics. So when natural calamities and epidemics, well, they become a factor, they become a media, they become, a cause of death, we use dying in. Well, just like I used die in poverty, die in flood, die in earthquake, die in plague, and die in cholera. Worst of all, सबसे बदतर, pregnant women, many pregnant women die on way to hospital. Again, on way. Well, on the spot. Previously I had used on the spot, on the way. कोई मर गया, जब उसको एम्बुलेंस में हॉस्पिटल मतलब ले जाया जा रहा था, कोई मर गया, तो she died on the way to hospital. So in that light, many pregnant women die on way to hospital. So what a sorry state in the 21st century. We are in the 21st century, still, many people lose their lives in such a horrible manner. So the whole paragraph, well, gives us an idea of prepositions to be used in the context. So here I have, you can say, here I have produced a context, I have produced a situation for such prepositions to be used. So we have to remember that grammar must be contextual, and when we discuss particular things of grammar in a given context, we learn the best, because such things, I hope, well, can easily be imprinted in your mind. You can easily recall such things. Well, if you get to the heart of this paragraph, then I hope you have a fair amount of idea, you have a broader sense of all those prepositions to be used for the verb die. So please students, stay focused. Well, you can learn a whole range of prepositions, a countless of them in this way. Well, we have to develop paragraph, and in that paragraph, okay, you have to use certain prepositions, so that prepositions are used practically and for our practical purpose. In this way, I hope not only prepositions, we can discuss the whole range of grammar. So grammar must be contextualized, and whatever we discussed, all those theories of grammar, when they are taught to you theoretically, I hope they are naked grammar. So contextualized grammar is better imprinted and better impregnated in the mind. So, well, it's a short class for today. It's a brief class for today. Deliberately, I have, well, shortcut the duration so that, well, you can learn many things in a little time. So today, please focus on it and try to learn grammar in a given context, in a particular context. You develop a particular paragraph, you bring in prepositions to play there. In that way, you can learn much. So That's all for today. In my next few classes, again I will be coming back with many prepositions discussed to you in the context, so that you can learn better, okay, so that you can understand better. So keep it in mind, memorize things, focus things. That's all for today's class. Sorry for this brief class, but I hope okay, it will be effective on you. Well, it will make you learn prepositions quickly. So thank you very much. Good day. Bye bye. Take care.